Hi guys, how you doing? So today we're going to be doing like a walkthrough of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. So we're going to be basically doing the first part from each gyms. So we're going to be doing first one. We're going to start from the beginning that we are now, and then we're going to head off and we're going to go all the way up until the first gym and do the first gym battle. So if you haven't got this far, then just keep watching. If you have got to a certain point in the game, but you are obviously before the first gym, I will be putting timestamps in the description section. So you can then go down there and then head across and then skip ahead to the part of the game that you are currently at, so you don't have to watch the first bit. If you do want to watch the first bit, then that's fine, just watch the video all the way through. And if you do enjoy this content, please consider hitting that like button and leaving a comment and becoming a subscriber if you're not already a subscriber. Anyways, so we're going to get into this now. So obviously starting off, it's just the start of the game, telling you all about it, so it's a general professor, and then we're going to be getting into this, choosing the character and so forth. So if you want to read this, you can. Start of it, you don't really need to read that much, so you need to know much about it at the start. You just basically need to know where to go later on. So if you are wondering where to go, basically as long as you're reading all the text when you're in the game, that basically each character tells you where to go next. So if you are stuck on where to go, then that's probably because you haven't read the text. I'm just going to go down, I'm just going to call him, he's just called Tyson. Nice, I'll try and keep this video under 10 minutes. I will be editing it a little bit, so any bits that I don't think are necessary I'll be skipping through and editing out. But all of the main things, all the major things that you need to know, I'll obviously keep in. And I'll try and show you a couple of secrets that I might discover on the way as well. Like a little switch, literally has a little switch before there. So there's nothing really here for you to know about at the moment, so you can just head downstairs. So as soon as we got something, so what you gotta do is you gotta go back in the house and you gotta find it. So it should be upstairs. It's on 10 minutes. Good enough, isn't it? Right, it's a bit slow at the minute, but you do get running shoes later on, quite early on, so don't worry about how slow the character moves. There isn't any way of moving them any faster at the moment. You do get running shoes later on, and then not so long after that you do get bite as well. So this at the start of the game, so you can get a quick speed up a lot faster soon. So basically the lake is all the way up on the left hand side. There's a gap in the trees here. Alright, so basically here we're going to be choosing the first starter Pokemon that we're going to be doing. So it doesn't really matter which one you choose, because obviously you're going to be probably going to get all of them eventually at the end, but it does make a difference at the start of how fast you're going to get past the first gym. So let's have a look. Bag now. Alright, so basically we're going to be choosing one here, so we choose Turtwig, which is the grass type, and that's alright, you should be alright for the first gym. Even Pimpler would be a good choice for the first gym. If you do choose Chimchar, which is the fire type, he will struggle in the first gym a little bit because he's not very good against the first gym, but the second gym is really good against. But just basically whichever one you want, so I'm going to go with Turtwig. It will automatically be on no as well, which is actually a really good feature, because if you actually end up pressing the double A by mistake, he ends up just putting it back in the box, which is what I did there. So if you end up doing it by mistake, you're not going to choose the one. Right, so this is all just a sort of start of the game, just running out the battle. You haven't got all the features just yet. So once we get past the battle, we're going to head back to town. Right, so he pretty much just takes you back out of there, so let's have a little look. So there's no grass or anything here for you to come in contact with another Pokemon, you just need to head straight back down. Oh wait a minute. I think this is where you let us keep them. So we're going to say actually it's go home, so we're going to go home. Do the usual thing you always do to start a Pokemon game where you got to say goodbye to your mum. I don't know why, but why is it always just the mum? There's never like mum and dad. There's always just one there, not two. Many Pokemon there. Oh no, there was one. I think one of them was your dad was one that Jim did, wasn't it? Okay, so you get your pair of running shoes now, which is good, so people go a bit faster now. Right, so should be able to just automatically run on the server a lot faster now, so we're going to go up. Now we're going to actually go through the grass. We're going to go to the right hand side. And this time we're going to head all the way across. Can't get down there, so we're going to go for this grass bit. So any Pokemon that I see you actually come in contact with, for the minute you can't catch them because you haven't got any Pokeballs, but I'd still say to battle them, just battle any Pokemon you come against, just in case they can level up any Pokemon and you try and get them to as high level as possible, as quick as possible to start so they can get stuck on the gym trees. And I'd say you want to be aiming for obviously to try and get a good start, so kind of, like I've already have an idea of what I kind of want, because so I'll look to head on another game, and I know what kind of Pokemon you can catch along the way, so I'm going to show you some little tips on what I would recommend you do. If you don't want to do the same team as me, that's fine. Let's go all the way across to the town, and then you'll come in contact with Dawn again. Yeah, so she's basically just going to like show you what's what, and in case you haven't done this before. Right, so you should be getting your Pokedex now, so you go through what you're seeing and tell you different things. It should give you a Pokedex at the end of what you see. Just if you want to give your Pokemon nicknames, if you want to give your Pokemon a nickname, press yes. If you don't, just press no. I'm not going to give any nicknames to my Pokemon. I've never done that before, so I never know what it's tell them such to one. You're going to say yes to this. If you say no, he ends up just doing it anyway. So it doesn't really matter, obviously. To be honest, when you see this, my first Pokemon shows you Piplup, you'll be seeing this now. Like, it doesn't matter which one you choose, you never get the same ones here, because if you choose Piplup, her first Pokemon is Chimchar. If you choose Tiller, obviously it's Piplup, and if you choose Chimchar, her first Pokemon is going to be Tiller. So it doesn't matter which one you use, all three of them go between you, Revival, and her, so they all get like shared out, so it doesn't matter which one they choose. So it usually ends up with what's left. So then it just sees that if you would have chosen to have the same Pokemon, you wouldn't have, so she would have different Pokemon. So now she gives you the tour, so it tells you about the Pokemon centers and the markets and all that sort of stuff. So basically now what you're going to do is go all the way back where you were when you talk to them, or you can continue. So just going to go all the way back. You just jump down here to be honest, and then just go across. fastest way to, you don't need to go through the grass, so it's across here, and back down, just a lot faster, and go for the grass. But again, if you wanted to like battle Pokemon and go and do it a little bit slower, and then level the Pokemon a bit sooner, then by all means do that. And you don't have to rush back if you don't want to, but we're doing a rush to try and get through the game. Then just skip the grass, but if you end up having your Pokemon at lower levels, you might end up getting stuck at some point in the games. So I do recommend you battle every Pokemon you come against, as well as battling every trainer you can see as well. So whenever you go into different buildings, try and battle each Pokemon trainer, try and battle each Pokemon trainer on the routes as well. So the guidebook tells you a few different things. Basically, it gives you the map, but it also lets you know where to go. So if you ever do get stuck, just kind of look at the map. Oh, so Tyson didn't even want to see his now, he just went off. So now we need to find him, which give him this backpack and his guidebook and stuff, so because he's ran off and not came back. Let's go. Ooh, oh, you gotta give me outfit. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's go. You do get the town map, just tell you where to go. So, anyways, we're going to be going back over where we were. So if you can kind of Pokemon when you go through together, battling done. I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to head up here. Now, it basically just shows you like how to catch Pokemon now thing. But give me the Pokeballs now, so I might not need it actually Pokemon. If you want to go back before this bit, you can go straight up there and do the Pokeballs. Yeah, so you're up to your Pokeballs now. Yeah, so just catch anything that comes along. You do get experience for catching anything. Right, so we're going to go up against the trainer, so you've got a couple of battles to do. This shouldn't be too hard, but I guess. Right, so now we've encountered someone really good Pokemon here, so you've got Shinx, definitely got Shinx, so you've got a really good Pokemon, which will be handy later on. Intimidate ability, which is really good. Like I say, you just fool the Pokemon out. There you go, as easy as that. I don't know why I didn't catch it the first time, probably just wanted to make me look like an idiot, so anyway, so you do get some experience when you're catching Pokemon, so we recommend that you catch every Pokemon that you don't have, whatever Pokemon you encounter that you don't have, just try to catch them. Because that way you get their experience no matter what. We're just going to keep doing that, so we've already battled them, we're down here. Battle this one. I just have that one battle, which is quite easy this time now. We leveled up a couple of times, so we're just going to capture it straight away. It should just get caught. Yeah, like I say, most of them you're going to have to come against, you can just go to the boss straight away and just capture them. And then later on during the game, we're just going to catch higher level Pokemon. Just going to skip all that. Right. 3 times, not Obviously, depending on what Pokemon you choose as a starter, you might struggle a little bit, but again, if you are struggling, just train them up with wild Pokemon, knock them out, and catching them. Basically, catch any Pokemon you don't have, any Pokemon you do have, you go and caught, just then battle them until you defeat them, just get the experience. Trainer school. Yes, you don't have to go to the trainer school if you don't want to. Maybe you do have to go to the trainer school. I thought you didn't have to go there. Oh no, you do, that's where that's where Tyson is. I thought you didn't even go there. Right, so forget what I said this before, go to training school. I forgot who was in there. Okay, so this is where you get your town map. Town map is actually quite good because if you're ever like, unsure about what to do, like I was there. You can look on the map and it'll tell you where to go. So basically go there, go to town map, and it just gives you like a little thing of what it is, but it says there, explore Jubilee City, so basically what I do next. Where was it? Ages of magically. Alright, that's why, because the guy wasn't there before. Yeah, so like this, he's going to tell you about finding these clans around the town before. Find 3 clans in Jubilee City, right? So you can go around. So don't skip anything that people talk to you about because it won't. In all these questions that he's asked, the answer is always yes or no, so just click yes for all of them. So can you find the other 2? There he is. Like I say, all the questions are always yes on these 3 rounds. And you don't need any information about the same, just need to click yes and no. Obviously this one appears blocking the entrance to that, which is the TV and Film Games TV station. Don't know what's in there, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, go back here after you've done all 3. He will then give you this Poketech. If you press the R button, it does a few different things. Basically, like you can it's got a time on it. Yeah, you can click different things on it, so you've got a calculator. I don't know why it's a calculator. There is a calculator. There's how many coins you've got in each Pokemon and the stages. So if for any reason they had like less health, you'll tell you less health on it. And just click R to get it back. Right. So now basically what you can do is now there's a few different things you can explore. So it says explore Jubilee City. There is one thing I'll show you that you should go to, so you go all the way down there to the left and go through it. And there's this little bit here. You won't be able to go all the way through, but if you click this stuff, talk to this guy. He'll give you an old rod, which is what you need to get magikarp. So like I like having magikarp at the start, like he is useless until you get to level 20, which then evolves in the Gyarados, but the Gyarados is fantastic. So you click yes, and you get one. Once you've got one, you can literally just go here. One with card. Pick why the favorite is. I'm just going to switch that. Now basically, what you're going to do is the moves. It might take you a few goes, it might not always get a fight in the first turn. That one didn't do that. That's what you want. Ah, I'm gonna get landed Pokemon. So it should be magic. It's always magic. And again, well, if magikarp drops out, probably the strongest magikarp ever. It's absolutely useless right now. Oh, we've got magikarp. That's just something I recommend you do, because if you want to have a Gyarados early on, don't do this. Like, you will be a little bit useless until you evolve them to level 20, so like, just keep in mind that you won't be able to do anything with him until then, so it's a slight disadvantage for not having a full party basically, because he's just completely hopeless on his own. But then when we're back in, and then continue where we need to go. This other guy doesn't get it. That's back in Oreburgh City. And now we're going to head up, and go up to the right, all the way down here, you actually in the battle. That's your rival, so this is probably the first actual like battle. The like challenges, like I say, I didn't really do like didn't really have any damage to him. He's only got a couple of Pokemon, so I should be able to do this one too. And we do have like Stallion Shinks to do this, so you know, we'll put against Chimchar on the switch. Jinx! Basically, the reason why I'm switching forward is because he ended up getting just the attack reduced amongst the Jinx has got intimidates, which will reduce Chimchar's attack. So if we don't manage to knock it out, Alright, we should have done that. So depending on how high your Pokemon levels are, you might find this part hard, you might find it there. Usually just use a combination of like switching the Pokemon else to stop it. Stats on them, then it should be okay. They're not equal, we're going to get the extra experience for this as well, especially the ones that are used in the park. Alright, so we're just going to go down here and we'll go to the gym. But it's not that far to get there. We do need a battle this guy, and we'll transfer to battle him because it's a grass type gym. Alright, so that one should have been the last minute of battle, I guess, before we get into the city. Now Repel basically starts popping up in the grass and trying to get somewhere. Right, so we're going to head into here. So he doesn't actually battle you, he actually gives you Rock Smash. I think it's Rock Smash. Yeah, it's Rock Smash. You can't actually use it at the minute outside of battle because you need to use the first gym badge before you can do it outside of battle. But basically lets you smash rocks so you get different locations. So I'm gonna try and skip some of these battles, just basic. Sitting there. He's going to show you what the gym is. Basically, what we only see is that the gym trainer's not there. Right, he's gone off into the mine. So we're going to actually go up in the mine and then find him in that. Right, you can battle him. So first off, we're going to find Pokemon Center. So the mine's actually all the way down here, so we can go all the way down here. This is the mine, so people in the mine will battle you, so again, if you want to battle them, don't. I'm going to try and skip them, and I'll show you the gym. So you actually need to battle them, but they're always like facing the opposite direction, so you have to click on them to battle them. If you don't want to battle them, then just keep walking past them. There is Pokemon in here as well. So this is basically the gym leader here, click on her. You should know about Rock Smash, that's what Rock Smash does. So then we're all the way back. Alright, so we've bought second time. Alright, so I'd recommend going against the Pokemon trainer when you're Pokemon level 10 or higher, Again, it depends on which Pokemon you're using to start, you might struggle a little bit on the first one. But if you catch some Pokemon that level them up all the time, it should be like that. Right, so like I said, one of the Pokemon you do need to try. Anyway, let's go. Alright, so basically here you get to say with anything again, you can battle the trainers or you can go straight to Pokemon like Jimmy does, because I've turned my should be quite easy and just go straight in the end. And that's fine. So which of you is not out these three Pokemon moves? That's only going to pop out really fast. Using the potion. She's using potion. It's going to be we should get to that's one down. I'm not leveled up. I'm not going to switch.